Okay, check it. When I tell you, when I started watching this show, all I gotta say is this show has great fights, the animation, chef's kiss, bro. This may be the greatest show in anime history, no D-writing. So sit back, grab your snacks, relax, cause this is gonna be a long one. So we start off with our MC, who I'm gonna call Zuko, cause let's be honest, he really looks like him. Only difference is he doesn't have a burned scar in his eye. And this thing comes out of the portal, walks up to bro, and started ore farming right in front of him. Like, buddy, you are not Piccolo from Dragon Ball. And Zuko told him, I'm here to rob your shit. And I was thinking to myself, what could you possibly steal from this demon, my guy? And he wasted no time. He trying to be recruited to the Fire Nation, ran off to gain some speed and hits him with a clean chop to the neck, blocked the hit, went for a tail whip, he dodged it, bro literally turned it to a torch to hit a triple parry, but the demon told him, sit your ass down, and gave him a mean ass combo and sent him flying. And the main character holding his arm hitting the Vegeta, I already knew from the jump he was not winning this fight, but the MC heard what I said and he took that personally, transformed into Super Saiyan arm and squared up for round 2. He destroys the tree, grabs it, tossed it at full max speed, but bro made light work and they clashed, or so I thought, because the demon was beating the brakes off of bro. Then this random iceberg came out of nowhere, but it turns out it was someone who wanted the smoke. Then 2 more pulled up and I'm thinking they were gonna jump the demon, but they didn't and let them continue their fade. Big mistake, but I'll let it slide just this once though. Then the demon transformed into a dragon and clashed and the screen went to white, and we come back and this nigga is knocked the hell out. So not only you lost the fight, he took your crew, and where in the hell were the other 3 people who pulled up to help? But Ice Dude stepped up, seeing his sister getting taken, and he shoots an ice beam, but this nigga one-hands the beam and shoots a Gallic gun, taking a play out of Vegeta's playbook, and told the MC, bring back my baby boy and I'll return your loved ones. Oh, we're gonna skip this part real quick, but I want to give you the context though. Clearly this girl has an important role to the plot. She was running errands for her pops just to get bumped into these 3 people who will be very important later on. She ended up being lost and ran into Zuko, got whatever they needed to get, and head back to the camp. And y'all remember those 3 people Shorty ran into earlier? Yeah, they already caught 2 bodies at the bridge and tried to catch a 3rd, but Unk wasn't gonna let that happen and told him to squabble up, no Kung Fu Kenny. And I ain't gonna lie, Unk was standing his ground for 2 seconds just to get kicked in the face. That boy dashed in, unblocked, he then flipped the blade and caught him on the shoulder. Then Unk took another boot to the face and kicked his weapon, stabbed him directly in the chest, and right before the second one was coming through, Unk number 2 came and saved the day. Now let's analyze the situation real quick. Unk is holding a staff, and to be transparent with y'all, I'm in a 50-50 situation when it comes to characters using staffs in fights. I don't know if it's just me. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about it. But anyways, he leaps in, blocks the double hit and the overhead. Unk had to flex out a little bit. Donatello, you might have some competition, buddy. Went for the stab but got countered, and Unk enchanted his staff mid-fight, and look at the feet work, bro. I will be damned if someone moonwalk on me during a fight, because I'm booming you to the chest. He stops the staff, but that was part of Unk's plan, and smacked his ass. Pause. And Unk, you earned my respect, OG, for standing on business. And not only that, these motherfuckers had to jump. They both ran in, threw the daggers as an easy block, and they speed blitz Unk in the arms. So y'all know Unk was not gonna go out like this. He does a spin move, thinking he's Shadow, and went for the kill shot, but gets blocked. And the second guy thought it was free eats to sneak attack, but Unk had a knife inside the staff and stabbed the second dude, but bro got cheat codes, and this would have been GG's if this guy didn't have vibranium in his body. Unk number 2 may have lost the fight, but he stood 10 toes and stood on business. You're a real G, my nigga. Then the guy on the gate shoots a ball, didn't give Unk the chance to escape, and they deflect the shot, and pretty much long story short, you hold yourself, my nigga. But right when they were about to go for the killing blow, the main character pulls up and caught 2 bodies in the matter of 10 seconds. So the boss pops out from the shadows, and my dog Zuko was itching for a fight. They dashed in, the bird picks up the bridge so he won't get turned into jerk chicken. Zuko jumped out the flames, tried to hit a WWE drop kick, bird blocks it and shoots up the water, used it as a distraction and hits him with a shockwave, thinking he DD Osama, but Zuko was not phased at all. So the bird charged in, block, double weave, crazy counter having the bird looking the wrong way like someone calling out his name, Zuko hits a spin move, not trying to get his shoes all messed up like y'all order shoes from Facebook Marketplace or Temu. He lands on his feet and weaved all of Birdman's attacks, and Zuko is breaking this bird's ankles like he's Steph Curry, got his ass in a blender. He lands in the water, blocked the attack, does a spin move, and hits another shockwave. You skipping on water to land on a rock is crazy. The bird spins back, starts piercing bro up, but Zuko is weaving everything. Then he sent the bird across the map, swims underwater to chase him down, and uppercut him out the water, does a spin kick to the jaw, and open palm directly to the neck. Bird does that shockwave shit again, but he realized that don't work, and hit an open palm straight to the jaw, destroyed the stomach, punched the sternum, uppercut the neck, went back to the stomach, comboed his ass, and grabbed his face, slammed him 4 times, and clocked this shit. He boosted forward with a devastating punch and sent him flying. That should have been the killing blow, but somehow he flew and survived the attack. Then we cut to the village where the chief was like, we gotta stop that monster, and the bird pops out of nowhere and told him, you're gonna kill who exactly, fuck nigga? But Zuko spun the block and lands a foot on his neck, then shoots a shockwave, but Zuko was on timing. And now it's time for Bird to transform. Anyone who looked into his open eye wings got turned into a monster, and he was getting high off their life forces like this is 420, and he transformed into a bird human hybrid, and he dipped out. But Zuko wasn't gonna let that slide as he goes Super Saiyan, and this man pulls out a half shiesty, and y'all should know by now how people be when they have that shiesty on, my nigga. So he catches up to bro with an elbow to the spine. This nigga think he's the people's champion. They land charged in for a dragon fist, but gets dodged. Zuko backflips over the wing stab, and we gonna turn it up real quick. Moved his hand out the way and chopped the other arm, went for an elbow, but gets blocked by the wings. He dodged the wings again, blocks the follow-up, blocks the overhead, goes for the ball shot, but gets blocked. He roundhouse the kick, that's another block. The bird human weaves both kicks, but wasn't ready for the other one though. He then shoots feathers at bro, but they're all getting blocked, and Birdman hits him with the knee, but he wasn't done though. If you thought the facepalm Broly gave Goku was bad, this right here takes the cake as he drags Zuko through an entire wall with his kneecap, but Zuko gained his composure, but Birdman started using the force like, bro, you are not Darth Vader from Star Wars. He then picks him up and started ping pong mad combos and palmed him in the chest and sent him flying upstairs thinking this fight was over, but he was sadly mistaken as Zuko rises from the ashes and his shiesty is broken. He leaps up, grabbed both arms and kicked him into the wall, then parkoured through the rubble, grabs a rock, charged that up and slaps him, but Bird nigga has had enough. They was playing tag in the sky till he grabs his face and gave him the Broly treatment and tossed him to the other side of the building, shoots some feathers and flew in head first and creates a giant spear, I don't know what the hell this is, and throws it, but Zuko grabs it and he was about to get cooked, but he remembered he's the main character. He ripped through the spear, charged in with a punch directly in the chest and started comboing this dude with his leg and finished him off with a spin kick, slamming him to the ground. And as Bird nigga was on his last dying breath, he sneaks a piece of his wing off to God knows where, but we'll see that later. So Zuko sees the demon baby being tortured to death, so he takes the baby and goes wherever. And let me give y'all some context real quick. 3 years ago, the people in this village were pretty much sick, but the demon baby scale dropped into the water and it can cure any disease, which led to the reason why they captured it in the first place. Then this crew right here was coming up with a plan to get the baby back, and that piece of wing Bird nigga snuck out earlier gave them the location of the demon baby, and once they found out where the baby was, they were ready to spin the block on them niggas. So we cut over to this girl who I'm gonna call Ty Lee and the girl from earlier when they get ran up by some monsters. Shorty tried to shoot, but her gun was jammed. Luckily timing came and blocked the hit and sliced Mr. Krabs up. Homeboy thought he accomplished something, but still got kicked in the gut. Weave, backdash, caught a dagger to the claw, stabbed the right and left titty and stabbed them 2 more times, kicked them back, threw the bow down and kicked the knife through. This idiot hit the knife back just for her to grab it back. She then grabs the bow, pops him in the neck, and look at this form, bro. You know this kick is gonna gonna be menacing. Charged in at him, pulls an arrow, and clocked him point blank range. Outstanding performance out of her, but you know that was on easy difficulty, and I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, but he ready for the smoke. Ty Lee throws the bow before he attacks. Slip, look at the pose, 10 sauce points for her. And peep the bow, turning it into a weapon. He blocks the first hit, use the other hand, back off me. She blocks the thrust, then he dodged the stab with his drift, throws the fan over the shoulder, but she blocks it. He leaps up, kicked it back, she deflects it, and turns this fan into a boomerang. He caught it, blocked, both hit, weave, deflects it, and clash. But nah, this fan has a kunai shooting out of it. Bro, you may be in the wrong show, buddy. So Ty Lee turned over to old girl, and she said, let's jump this nigga. Old girl hits the roll, shoot 3 arrows, but he weaved all them bitches. Then Ty Lee responds by shooting a bow with her foot. He dodges it, but immediately gets shot with a barrage of arrows, which led to them caught lacking, and Ty Lee stabs him, but he caught it with his mouth. Pause. But come to find out, he has electrical powers and shocked Ty Lee and old girl. And right when he was about to murk shorty, Zuko pops out of nowhere with a knuckle sandwich, and he wasn't having any of his bullshit. He runs in, and look at the block, bro. No reaction, just one hand block was all enough. Get off me. Slip, he airball, but it's all good. Block the hit, chop the arm down, spin move, deflects the kunai with the fabrics. Like, bro, what are y'all wearing underneath those clothes? Takes 2 steps back, blocks the fan, punched it to reduce damage, parry, but opened up the fan to show off the work, but Zuko weaves it, and he was gonna get in his bag. Moved away to catch a breather, charged in, and gave a kick to the chin, and grabbed his arm with the same leg, forced him to eat a mean-ass combo, grabs the fan, and burned that shit to crisp. Then bro decided to walk on water like, buddy, you are not Jesus Christ. Then he pulled his special attack, and Zuko looking at it, not phased, and he was like, fraud-ass water user, and stopped his attack with an aura scream like Goku did to Nappa in the Saiyan arc, evaporating the water and cooked the dude so bad he turned into an eel. And right when he was about to give the killing blow, he got patched mid-box, and the eel used the opportunity to create a big-ass water explosion. So we see Zuko with Ty Lee, and I know anime shows gives us breaks. This one, on the other hand, not so much, because these two pulled up, and this guy has some personal beef against our MC, but we'll get to that later. And why does his partner look like the dirty bubble from SpongeBob? He dashed in, pulled out the sword, parry, weave. Who is this nigga feeling like with the no-look block? You're just the side character. Zuko blocks the overhead, jumps over the slash, clash, and they are now playing Tom and Jerry. Throws a bunch of rocks, and right as he destroyed the boulder, bro comes from the top rope, and Zuko hits the 1-step dodge. That move was clean as shit, but the demon came to play dirty as he kicked rocks in his face. Zuko weaves it, kicks back up, slid under the blade, smacked the sword away, clash. The second kick knocked the sword out of his hand, but he didn't grab it, and backhand the sword. It comes back around just to get blocked. Then he called in his assistant, but Zuko blocked all the bubbles, but the demon used his assistant to boost his sword just to get snapped in half, and gave him a mean combo, uppercut, elbow to the chin, barely dodged the sword, and look at the face. Zuko is locked in with his eyes looking like he the Undertaker, and fed this nigga a mean elbow to the face, while this man's life is flashing before his eyes. But Zuko tried to end it all with a flame attack, but he got nerfed. And this is why the demon has a grudge. 10 years ago, Zuko was putting belt to ass on this nigga. He murked his right hand man and took this dude's arm. Pure disrespect if you ask me. Like, bro, having a 10-year beef over some stupid nonsense is ridiculous. Like, if we don't squash the beef in like a year or two, I'm not gonna care anymore. It's not worth it. Zuko is poisoned OD at this point, his body preying on his downfall. He was about to get done, but Ty Lee came through and blocked all the needles, but got hit in the stomach. She was done for, and right when the demon was about to finish Zuko off, his brother pulled up, the green flame user, and I rock with this nigga heavy watching this show. Then the water eel pulled up from earlier, so possibly it's gonna be a 2v2. Maybe. He transforms into Kaioken and went to square up, hits them both with a green firebomb, and blocked all the needles with his flame orbs. He runs in, jumps over, and grabs the eel and smacks him into his own partner. Dodged the needles, and look at the form of this kick, bro. He would have been 6 feet under if it connected. The eel grabbed him and sliced him up like he playing Fruit Ninja. What y'all know about that game? Then he gets snuck, grips the neck of the eel, stopping him in his tracks, but the eel electrified him, but Big Bro popped up and saved the day. The eel goes after Zuko, grabs him with both legs, twisting him around like he Rey Mysterio, and socked him, pieced him up, but Zuko was still poisoned and was about to get smoked. But Little Bro came through and sliced this man's tail. They clash elbows, block the kick, leaps over the sweep, and now he's blocking both attacks at the same time. They send each other back, sending their attack over, jumps out his own fire and popped him like 7 times, but get hits with 7 needles. And this right here is a living fucking cheat code, bro. Ty Lee got hit once by the needle, by the side of her stomach, and down for the count. This guy got hit with 7 and used the technique on his arm. His power and abilities must be studied. But anyways, Demon shoots a supernova and bro equally matched, and look at the Dirty Bubbles face, bro. He knew he was cooked, so he dispersed the ball to strike at bro, but little homie create a big ass galactic donut back at him, and it was GG's. That drained a lot of energy out of him just for the eel to trap and electrocute bro, but Iceman pulled up and saved the day. He grabs the eel, but he tried that explosion again, but froze him and turned him into Demi Lovato's biggest dream. Then Zuko heard that his mother is not gonna last long. She don't have that much time to live after he was boxing with his sister. Then he heard the elders mention about a skill of a certified demon that could do anything in this world, which is to why Zuko was trying to rob that demon from the very beginning. So we fast forward to when they help Ty Lee, and she sees Zuko has a parasite on his neck and gave him medicine so he could use his powers. So we cut over to this guy, and we're gonna skip this part right here because he was bullying and violating those statues. But this fight, however, though, will be interesting. And keep in mind, y'all, he's fighting in his regular form. The guy on the left, I'm gonna call him OG Unk, and the guy on the right is Fat Toji. So OG Unk goes first, weave, block the hit, and y'all see the size of that man's fist? A single punch like that will make you go night-night. Crazy parry. Look at the stance he hit. They clash a couple times. He smacked the weapon out his hand. He kicks it back, and nah, bro, he is having way too much fun playing with his food. He's not taking this fight seriously at all. Anywho, Unk calls back his sword, starts flexing off no Lil Yachty. They clash a couple more times, jumps over the blade and catches it. Man, give me my shit, nigga. Dodge the punch, blocks the follow-up, slice the angles. Fat Toji spins around, air ball, leaps back, and Fat nigga can't go fist for fist. Check your weight up, nigga. Then he goes back to run the fade and ends the combo with a mean elbow, and bro was like, oh, my heart. But in all actuality, he told him, good shit, nigga-san. I'ma need that. Boom! And he was on demon timing, straight violation. He jumps off the rock to catch with a punch, but gets a spine buster kick, spinning out to throw the chains, and called Unk for help. So Unk wakes up, activated his power, and stabbed him in the shoulder, but Demon Man melted Unk's weapon. Get off me, move monkey, popped him in the face, get your sorry ass over there. They started dancing, and look at Unk smacking his own teammate, but we ain't finished though. Oh nah, no, bro. This man grabbed his whole upper body. Now imagine you in the afterlife and you die by someone grabbing your whole upper body. Yeah, you lost your life, and yeah, buddy, it's time to pack it up. Big time. Anyways, he throws him at Fat Toji and drop kicked them both, and it didn't stop here. He freezes Unk's arm, drenched the fat nigga with a pound of lava. He flies down, gave Fat Toji a bowl full of rocks, and rocked Unk directly in the chest. This dude didn't even need to transform, and not only he put belt to ass on these niggas, he also made them put the fries in the back. But Ty Lee pulls up with the Fire Brothers, and y'all know what happens when it comes to fight like this. You gotta let the dude power up, and bro turned into a Super Saiyan 3 demigod. Little bro goes Kaioken, but Zuko can't go Super Saiyan because of the parasite on his neck. Man, hold this blast. Light work, no reaction, in a straight face, not even trying. But he charged that bro, but some way he stops Big Man, kicks him back, tags in Big Bro, block, weave, don't touch catch the drip. Two-piece combo, he throws the tape, and this nigga start posing for the gram like, buddy, you are throwing hands right now. But he gets clocked by the boulder, and look at this teamwork, dog. You think of any duos, think of these two. And the other duos in anime, I'm sorry, y'all got some competition. He shoots the blast, but Big Man got out of it and hits him with the DBZ stage transition, and he did not let off the pressure, hitting him with straight Omega Shenron combos. Zuko tags back in, barely dodged the sword, slip, slide cancel, jump over the blade, and rejects all the shots, and they fight in the sky, ends up kicking his face, then use the tape to bring him down, sends the crystals off, but Zuko stops it. But this, of course, was a trap, cause Big Man run through his own attack and popped him, hitting another stage transition, and he hits him with devastating punches, hit him so hard his shirt popped off. Zuko cuts the blade, stabbed the man titties, but Big Man double punched bro, left him unconscious, then slammed him into the ground. But little bro pulls up, can't let big brother go out like this. He parries both of them, jump off the one hand, block the fire, backstep the rocks, parry Zuko, tried to sweep, lil bro gon' dodge, block the four-piece combo, and Zuko pops up with the flame. Oh yeah, let's turn up the heat real quick, nigga. Clash, slip, reflect, spin move, clash, give me your ankles, nigga. Eat this blast to the face. And they start chasing him down like Naruto and Sasuke did when they fought Momoshiki. But look at this, lil bro charged his attack, and Zuko boosted him over there and left the tape on his leg for him to slingshot over there. I didn't even peep that the first time. He drags him back and throws them away, and he trapped little bro and trapped him only. He pulled out his special move, but Zuko came in clutch and sliced all that up just for Big Man to send a bigger one, and that was the opening he needed. He tried to take both brothers out, and here we go. Zuko gets shocked by the parasite. He goes Super Saiyan, breaks the crystals off little bro, and he clocked the demigod, but all that did was piss Big Man off and zooms in and rocked little bro 3 different times from 3 different angles. But that right there has sealed the demigod's fate. Zuko released his transformation, released that parasite out of his body, and activated his domain expansion, Infinite Flame. But that wasn't enough. Big Man tried to stop him with all his attacks, but Zuko destroyed all of it with ease and got Big Man on his knees, and Zuko annihilated him with gold and purple flames. And everybody has the exact same face I had when I was watching this fight. What in the fuck did I just witness? So yeah, that's the end of the video, man. Hopefully by the grace of God we get another season of this show, cause this right here, y'all, got the best hands and choreography in anime history. I'll see y'all for Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Stay frosty. Peace.